I knew it. There was a reason I wanted to cry. What made my heart so full had served a slice of mine.
I'm in debt to the App Store because I bought the porcelain cord. Why am I in debt to the App Store for a fishing rod skin? Not really a fishing rod, but that's not what we're talking about. Because it looks cool. And when I went to the wiki, I only saw 2 skins for the Lullaby. And I needed to have at least one. Because, you know, it's probably going to take me more than 5 years. Actually, 10 years with how the economy is in that damn trading place. I think the C strum goes for like, I'm a little antisocial, so I don't use the one that's a part of the server. I just use the one that's online. But I think it's like almost 1,000,000 in shady scripts. No, and I'm very happy I got this. But back to the unlock. I know that maybe the noise form exists. Maybe Fish Fest exists, but one Fish Fest wasn't here when I got it. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. The point is, I got this hellified rod, and we're gonna deal with that. You're gonna deal with that because you're watching my video. I didn't only get this rod just so I could be like the humble guy that I am and buff everybody that I know, you know. It's more or less because when I went to the wiki and I saw the stuff about Simon, and I saw like, well, first I saw the Lullaby, and it was like, whoa, it's an instrument, and I loved the instrument. That's probably one of my favorite parts of the game. But it's that I wanted to figure out what was behind this, because I knew that it can't just be for a fishing game that we got this black and white place and it's like we have all the, there has to be something behind this. I didn't even look at the wiki. I just looked up, I tried to find the songs, right? And I wanted to find the songs because I love all the songs on the thing except maybe Black Rainbows. And I don't know about. Check it out.
Fate decides how these columns align, birth by chance or benign. Every moment, robots, tango circles in space, round me already dead, hung by staircase.
Okay, so that's the rod. Let me take a drink of water. Give me a second. Ow. This is why you don't get cavities. Because drinking water fucking hurts. So that's the rod. And because I don't really feel like people explain how to actually use this rod to its best ability, I'm going to explain how I use the Lullaby without Herculean or Magnitude Might or any type of control enchant. And still perfect catch, because you still need that, 5 seconds. That extra 5 seconds, if you didn't know. You get extra 5 seconds. Shut the fuck up. The 5 seconds. Basically, how you can catch it, perfect catch, and hit every single metronome beat. It's really, 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 really simple. all I do is count. I'd say Prismatic Symphona is probably the hardest one. For me personally, it's the strengthening melody because it's only one and also it's in the middle. But how I deal with it, because of how fast Prismatic Symphona is, let me show you. So it has probably the fastest metronome, right? And you might be like, whoa, how's that guy hitting all those metronome beats while perfect catching? Oh, okay, I missed. Okay, whoa, no, no. How I do this is by just counting. I really, I'm not counting. See, I'm not.
Alone at the edge of a universe, humming a tune, or merely dreaming we were snow. A siren sounds like the goddess who promises endless apologies of paradise. And only she can make it right. So things are different tonight.
Because I'm just so niche. I'm gonna catch the colossal ethereal dragon with it. Also, a disclaimer, basically. When you are fishing with the lullaby, you don't always have to.
Why would it hurt me? It's clearly in my face, but was it even real? It feels like I'm sleeping, but if I realize I'm awake, it'll only prove that the fantasy.
Okay, I did mess up there. I did mess up there. Mostly because I was going to explain something before I did end up catching it. But when you're fishing with this, you don't always have to hit every single metronome beat. Okay, well, you're not supposed to miss every single metronome beat. But look, you can be like this. And like this is how you can keep up with the fish, right? If you're like not getting any like orbital cannon strikes, whatever you want to call them. So you can just be like, okay, and make sure when the fish is on the left side of the bar to not end up deliberately clicking too hard, because if you click too hard, then it will push you to, it'll push you to actually lose the perfect catch, that's the main thing that we're trying to do here. Keep the perfect catch as we hit every single metronome beat, right? But always let yourself get back into the back and forth with the metronome, because if you don't let yourself get back into the back and forth, you might get thrown off, and then you do stuff like that. Because what you're doing is that you're doing this and you're losing your beat. You're losing your back and forth. So when you're fishing, you don't want to be like, oh yeah, and then just instantly go back to hitting them. Which you can try that, but in my opinion, when you do this, you want to at least give yourself a reset. If you're holding it like that, you gotta reset at one side, which usually I will reset at the first one.
Just made lucid sense. What's the point? Feels like I was a victim. It feels like I shouldn't even be here. Stranded without you.
So what I would do is like, I would sit here and just see. I did miss, but
I'd like to know why you are all alone while you're unsure if I am. Those